Hey, well, I'm starting to get some harvest in the garden, and I want to show you what some of these weird vegetables look like that I've got. Finally starting to get some cucumbers in, which is nice. And here is the miniature white cucumber. This is about the size that I shoot for. Get it over here in the shade where we can get a better idea of the color. But I may let them get a little bit bigger. But you can see slight yellow in there. And when there's a slight yellow blush there, that's as big as I like to let them get. But this is a good size. And there's another plant over here, just one plant. And I noticed both cucumbers just got two ready to pick. And they're green. They're like the normal color cucumbers that you're used to. And yeah, I think that's just a genetic expression. I got a little throwback or something, I'm not sure. I'm not sure what the miniature whites are bred from, but yeah, kind of interesting. So you can see the difference. This is what a normal one would look like, and these are what the miniature whites look like. Really great tasting. I like the size of them. I think it would work good in commercial context. However, I will never grow them on the trellis system again. I went back to the book and read, and all of my problems had to do with variety, I think, because this actually was a semi-bush variety, and I knew that, but it's been years since I've read the description, and I just wanted to try it on this system. So yeah, should have done my homework a little better, but I'm getting harvest. I've got little cucumbers coming off here and there, so yeah, pretty cool. I've only picked one pot of okra so far, but it's coming on. And this is what an okra bloom looks like. I'm in somebody's way here, but really bright yellow. Bees, pollinators in general, love these things. Like when I have, oh, here's another one. When I have okra blooms, I have lots of pollinators, which I already do. The cucumbers, I don't know if you could hear it, but it sounds like a beehive, squash and everything else. Let me try to find you a pot of this red okra though to look at. Here we go. So the okra is probably the most heat-loving crop that I know of. So it's just now in the mid-90s around here. It's usually hotter, but just now getting that hot. And this is the red okra, and it's probably about to start in the mega production. It's been slow to start, but this is probably the most heat-loving crop that I've ever grown that I know of. And I'm starting to get blooms all down through here, and you can see the new buds. So at every node you get a bloom and a little okra. So you can see that one stacked, and pretty much all of these plants look like that. Really pleased with the okra patch. Red burgundy okra. I would cut that stem off and sell it like that. And that's, you see my hand here, that's pretty good size. It's long and narrow, maybe even a little smaller to sell. And the white patty pan squash, this is right now is what I'm really excited about. This stuff is just gone wild. It's taken off. I'm getting a lot of harvest, and it's just getting better. Those are mostly male flowers, and they're supposed to be edible. I've never tried that before, but let me go down through here and show you kind of what I'm shooting for size. So if I was growing to sell, which I eventually will be, I will shoot for a slightly smaller size. Now that is probably as big as I would want to sell, or maybe even a little bigger. For me and my kitchen, that's about right. And customers would really like a smaller size if I can find it. Something like this. I may go ahead and pick that just to show you. I've been letting them get a little bigger, but that to me is a really good size to sell. Now I do know people that talk about picking them a lot smaller than that for specialty stuff for restaurants. So for my context and the market that I'm anticipating, I don't know that I will have a market for the little baby squashes, baby vegetables. That would be more for a higher end restaurant, I would think. So most of the people that I know would cook them like this. And what I've got here in my hand, that would be about, you know, what a small family would eat. Maybe a couple more for a bigger family. But yeah, this is my favorite squash. I think it's pretty. And here in Arkansas, it bears really well. When I was in Alabama, I had slightly less yields with this, but that could have just been me. Sweet peppers are starting to produce. Criolla de Cocina, if that's right. I'll let these get candy red, so it looks like a big habanero, and I'm hoping it gets bigger. It should get about like that big, and the wrinkles and stuff will get more and more extreme, and it'll get glossier, and it'll be a really pretty pepper. So starting to get some production, which is earlier than I got it before. So pretty excited about this. I'm hoping this little project works just for my personal use for my kitchen. I haven't got any harvest off of the hot peppers, any of them yet, but I've been missing some little limbs and twigs. And here you can see a really healthy hornworm. So yeah, I'm probably gonna harvest him and feed him to the chickens. Try to be as good as I can and let things coexist, but that guy has no place in my garden. Sorry. So, well, I'm pretty excited about this. Finally getting some things out of my summer garden to put in the kitchen to give to my friends. My friends are loving this stuff. I hope that I've showed y'all something that you maybe haven't seen before, or maybe you just like seeing this kind of stuff. So with that, I think I'll let y'all go. Give me a thumbs up if you like the video. Subscribe if you haven't already. And with that, I'll let y'all go. Y'all be good. Bye.